Welcome into another telecast of LMC Varsity Sports. I'm Charlie McGraw. We are here at Mamaroneck High School for girls lacrosse action as it is senior day, as the Mamaroneck Tigers get set to host the Ursuline Koalas, and this should be a good game. First time they met, it was 10-5 Mamaroneck at Ursuline, and Mamaroneck is 11-4 and Ursuline is 9-6. When we get back, we'll have the opening draw next on LMC Varsity Sports.
Before I talk about my seniors, I'd also like to thank Coach Savage, Coach Sage, and Coach Scott. I can't thank you enough for being so great to our team and our program. Our coaching staff truly works as one unit, no matter what our titles are, and I'm very grateful to have you part of our team.
You got this, Ron. You got this.
My seniors, after knowing you all for the last 4 years, I can honestly say you have brought a ton of joy into my life, in addition to plenty of stress, of course. The countless laughs and tears, and all the great memories with the five of you is something I will have embedded in my brain forever. You five are the most unique group of leaders I've ever coached. We have been through the good and the bad together, and somehow, no matter what, you always seem to make me smile and make me say to myself, this is why I coach. Your hard work, dedication, and leadership is admirable. I feel very lucky to have been able to coach you five and watch you grow, and I look forward to our season continuing. I'm going to call each of you up. Please come up with your parents and get a flower and a picture. Cassie, you do. Cassie has been a member of the varsity lacrosse team for 3 years as a midfielder and attacker. To date, Cassie has 72 goals, 33 assists, totaling 140 points in her varsity lacrosse career. Cassie will be attending Wake Forest University in the fall and will be greatly missed. Emily Mullen. Emily has been a member of the varsity lacrosse team for 3 years as a midfielder. To date, Emily has 92 goals, 23 assists, totaling 154 points in her varsity lacrosse career. Emily will be attending Boston College in the fall and will be greatly missed. Madeline Reardon. Madeline has been a member of the varsity lacrosse team for 4 years as an attacker. To date, Madeline has 102 goals, 53 assists, totaling 200... my math is a little wrong. A lot of points in her varsity lacrosse career. Madeline will be playing lacrosse and attending Middlebury College in the fall and will be greatly missed. Nora Reardon. Nora has been a member of the varsity lacrosse team for 3 years as an attacker. To date, Nora has been voted best dressed, specifically for her velour jumpsuit she sometimes wears to practice. Nora will be attending Loyola University in the fall and will be greatly missed. Lastly, Tyler Zidlicki. Tyler has been a member of the varsity lacrosse team for 2 years as an attacker. To date, Tyler has 75 goals and 14 assists, totaling 103 points in her varsity lacrosse career. Tyler will be playing lacrosse and attending Washington and Lee University in the fall and will be greatly missed. Thank you all. Let's keep our season going and having a great game tonight.
Get with all your parents? Do you want your parents?
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports, I'm Charlie McGraw alongside our cameraman Rob Moretti, who's also the LMC Varsity Sports producer, Ryan Montgomery, and Sean Kelly. It'll be the opening draw, as the first one was a false start, so they'll have to start it again. And the draw is won by Mamaroneck and Emily Mullen, one of the seniors honored before the game by Coach Rocky Levadini.
It's drizzling.
Behind the goal, Bridget Knowles has it. Played towards the goal, scored by Mamaroneck's Tyler Zidlicki, assisted by Sarah Bennett, and Mamaroneck is up 1-0 with 58 seconds gone by. So Tyler Zidlicki gets the goal, assisted by Sarah Bennett, and it's 1-0 as the rain starting to drizzle a little here. We were rain-free for all of 20 seconds before it started drizzling, and then our meteorologist slash sports producer, Radar Rob Moretti, let me know it was drizzling. Call him Radar Rob because he's always looking at the radar for see when it's going to rain during our games. Did the boys lacrosse game before this, and it rained this morning, but it didn't rain during the boys lacrosse game at all. That was good. Might escape it, but Emily Mullen shoots and nearly scores, but saved by the goalie Liz O'Hagan. Her first save. Behind the goal, Mamaroneck. Emily Mullen has it, passes to Bridget Knowles. Knowles towards the goal, and a save made by the goalie Liz O'Hagan, her second save of the game. Illegal fraction by the goalie Liz O'Hagan. She didn't play it legally, so it'll go to Mamaroneck. Nora Reardon is O'Hagan, and the coach on the sideline wants an explanation, and a goal scored by the Tigers. Nora Reardon on the free chance there. The infraction by the goalie Liz O'Hagan. It's because she went back in the crease. Anyway, nonetheless, it led to a Mamaroneck goal. And a good save by O'Hagan, and she'll play it right away. And intercepted, though. And scores! Nice interception and assist, Cassie Boudel to Nora Reardon, and it's 2 goals in 10 seconds for Nora Reardon, and the Tigers are up 3-0, 2 minutes and 40 seconds in, as the rain starts to drizzle a little harder. It goes out off the draw. And official stops the clock. I think they'll redraw, and they will. So we'll redraw as I get my umbrella up. No press box here at Mamaroneck High School. Don't remind Rob. And it'll be played in and picked up by Ursuline. And they'll win the draw. And they'll bring it forward. Brought up by Ursuline's Mamaroneck. Handed off towards the goal now. Shannon Jung played it to Caroline Regan. Handed off to Claire Fox, back to Regan, and shot it high. Backed up though by the Koalas, and they will bring it back behind their goal. The rain really starts picking up now. Save made by Mackenzie Lynch for Mamaroneck, her first of the game. And the Tigers bring it forward. Escaping the double team was Sydney Wender. The shot is scored by Sarah Bennett as the Tigers are making it rain goals. 4 in the first 5 minutes. 5:07. Sarah Bennett with her first goal to add to her assist. Nora Bearden has 2. Taylor Zidlicki has 1. Cassie Boudale has an assist. Save from Mackenzie Lynch and 3 saves by Liz O'Hagan. And the Tigers are up 4-0 with 5 minutes and 7 seconds gone by in this 25-minute first half, as they will draw once again. Emily Mullen will take it.
Amelia, she's going to cut across, Amelia. The other side.
And they will redraw. Third time they had to do that. Opening draw of the game, and then another draw. The ball landed out of bounds and they redid it. And now this one. That one goes in, and it's won by the Tigers, and they play it forward. Just getting a piece of it was Liz O'Hagan. Her 4th save. And it stays with the Tigers. The official moves Quinn Hogan. And that high pass is caught by Mullen from Nora Reardon. Give it to Bridget Knowles. Intercepted and then an unintentional foul. Foul against Madeline Reardon, and it'll be Carolyn Pagano who will play it forward for Ursuline. And it's stolen by Reardon. Madeline Reardon and Cassie Bedell caused that turnover. As 17 minutes, 50 seconds gone by left in this first half. And it's 4-0 Tigers, with the last goal coming 2 minutes 15 seconds ago. Brought in here by Madeline Reardon. She fires high, backed up by Nora Reardon. Shot wide. That one played as it straddled, and a good pickup there by Ursuline's Claire Fox, and they look to get on the board here. Passing it forward, handled, and the shot is saved, made by Mackenzie Lynch, her second save of the afternoon. And picked up, and another save by Lynch. Couple in a row.
No, it's okay. I made sure.
3 saves now for Mackenzie Lynch. 4 saves for Ursuline's Liz O'Hagan as the Tigers lead 4-0. Lynch has to let it go, and she just heaves it up into the Ursuline defense and picked off by Mary Doherty, and Doherty brings it forward. They go towards the goal, looking for that goal, and a free possession one by the Tigers. The free possession signal is the same as a penalty corner in field hockey. Coach Savage knows that. Played in and shot, and another save by Mackenzie Lynch, her 4th of the game, and it goes wide, and now it's scrambled for behind the Tiger goal. Picked up by the Koalas and handled by Claire Fox. She'll pass it to Shannon Jung. Jung has it behind the goal with 10 minutes gone by in this first half. And the stuff by Jung is stopped by Mackenzie Lynch, her 5th of the game. Intercepted by Ursuline. Del Priori intercepted it. The shot is high. And they give it to Mamaroneck. Hughes gets it out to Caroline Quate. Quate makes a good pass to Mullen, who passes to Bridget Knowles. Knowles towards the goal, dribbles in and passes high. And it'll be Ursuline ball with 13:40 remaining in this first half, as they could not find Nora Reardon. The pass for Knowles, missing her. And then Ursuline turns it right back, thrown away by the goalie, Liz O'Hagan. Legal contact by Pagano. She hit the stick of Bridget Knowles right in front of the goal, and they miss it wide open. Shot there, missed by Bridget Knowles. Still 4-0, scoreless drought of 7 minutes. And the Tigers made it 4-0 on a goal by Sarah Bennett. As Tyler Zudlicki scored the first goal in less than a minute in, then 2 goals by Nora Reardon, and then Sarah Bennett had a goal. She also has an assist, and Cassie Boudel has an assist. Ursuline ball, they'll bring it forward as we're halfway through this first half here at a drizzly,
Keep going, Ted.
slightly rainy Memorial Field. Toward the goal now, and the pressure causing Del Priori to lose it. Madeline Reardon right by the defense goes towards the goal, and she scores! Madeline Reardon with her first, and the Tigers lead 5-0. Timeout Ursuline. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports, following the first timeout of the game, taken by Ursuline after the 5th goal scored by Mamaroneck, and they win the face-off, and the check by Ursuline gets the ball right back, though, for the Koalas, and they'll bring it forward. The free play, Claire Fox.
Really?
Assistant coach John Savage, legendary field hockey coach, loves what he sees by the defense here. And then knocked away by that defense and picked up by Ursula Caroline Regan.
Number 12 is like wide open.
Brought in, shot off the post. And we have an injured player hurting her leg, and we'll be right back. LMC Varsity Sports. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports, I'm Charlie McGraw. 5-0 Mamaroneck, a yellow card on Katie Mulligan from Ursuline on the hit that hurt Sydney Wender. She got hurt, so Ursuline lost it. Foul on Ursuline. It'll go to Mamaroneck. It'll be brought in by Mamaroneck because they have the man advantage after the foul. It hurt Sydney Wender on Katie Mulligan. Winder looks to be okay on the sideline. Ursuline parents not happy with the calls, just as the Lakeland Panis parents weren't happy in the boys lacrosse game beforehand. We rarely have a game where one side of the parents isn't not happy. I mean, usually upset, especially since they're down 5-0. Haven't seen anything too bad or obvious missed calls. As that one will go in to Tyler Zidlicki, who scored the first goal of the game, passes, and that's a goal for Madeline Reardon. Her second. Her and her sister Nora both have 2. Zidlicki assisted, passed it to Reardon. She's got a goal and an assist. Sarah Bennett has a goal and an assist, and Cassie Rudell has an assist. And it's 6-0 with 8:40 left in this first half here at Memorial Field. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports. Picked up by the 6th goal was just scored by Madeline Reardon, and she gets it right back as the Tigers won the opening draw. Played in. Picked up by Tyler Zidlicki. Played in Bridget Knowles. Stop made by Liz Hagen. Her 5th save. 4 saves from Mackenzie Lynch. Actually 5 saves from Mackenzie Lynch, and that was actually number 6 for Liz O'Hagan. Seven minutes, 25 seconds. Another save made by Mackenzie Lynch, number 6. 6 saves for both goalies as the junior Lynch with another save.
Giving it to you. Clear out, clear out.
Thrown away by Ursuline. Madeline Reardon has it. Loses it for a second, and it's picked up by Caroline Pagano, and she'll bring it in for the Koalas. Pagano passes, and played. Shot scored by Ursuline's Caroline Regan. First goal of the game for the Koalas. And it took exactly 19 minutes as there's 6 minutes to go in the first half. So 19-minute shutout with 6 saves by Mackenzie Lynch to start the first half and the game. And first goal of the game for Ursuline scored by Caroline Regan. Looked like it was unassisted. She took it in to no recent pass and made it 6-1. So Ursuline gets on the board, cuts it back to a 5-goal deficit. It's like it was when it was 5-0, 6-1 lead for the Tigers with exactly 6 minutes left. And another face-off win by Emily Motlin. And then taken by Bridget Knowles, passing to Mackenzie, actually Madeline Reardon, excuse me. Madeline Reardon back to Bridget Knowles. Played in, shot, no goal. Waved off by the official. Penalty on Ursuline came before, so it'll be free possession, and the goal did not count. So it'll be free possession here for Bridget Knowles, and she'll score it anyway, so that goal counts. And Knowles makes it 7-1, her first goal of the late afternoon and the early evening, as the Tigers go ahead 7-1. 49 seconds after Ursuline made it 6-1, the Tigers make it 7-1. Draw by Amelia Richasuti, and Emily Motlin is won once again by Motlin. She'll bring it forward. Will Madeline Reardon, after her Tigers won the draw, and she'll have it behind the goal. It's her and her sister Nora both have a combined 4 goals, 2 goals each. And the Tigers lead 7-1. Stolen away by the Koalas with 4:40 to go in this first half. Brought up. Nice interception there by Elizabeth Brissett, the field hockey star. A lot of players on this team also were part of field hockey head coach John Savage, assistant coach here, John Savage. Assistant lacrosse coach, former field hockey coach. She actually coached head coach Rocky Livadini when she was in high school.
I think it's close though. I didn't check. What the score?
Will be brought in by Mamaroneck here. And Cassie Boudel. Tigers lead 7-1, 3:20 to go in this first half against Ursuline here on senior day. Second game we are covering today, as we did the boys lacrosse game and their thrilling overtime win 9-8 over at Lakeland Panis. The goal by J.B. Connor with 45 seconds left in overtime. Brought in Motlin. Motlin was looking for it, but it wasn't passed by Georgia Mackey, as there's 2:50 to go in this first half now. Mackey passes to Boudil in front of the goal, and picked up and saved number 7 for captain senior Liz O'Hagan from Ursuline, as we have 2:35 left. Brought in now, and pass and scores. That was Katie Mulligan, who got the yellow card earlier, and score. Assisted by Caroline Regan, as she had the first goal for Ursuline, and it's 7-2 Tigers with 2:25. As it'll be taken once again by Emily Motlin versus Amila Ursuline versus Malin. Once again, they've taken all the draws. This is number 11, the opening draw, and for the 9 combined goals. And this one is brought up by Bridget Knowles after winning the draw off of Malin's win. And just get free play here with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in this first half, 7-2. The Tigers looking to add to that lead. Knowles plays it to Madeline Reardon. Thought about passing to Boudel, instead keeps it. Madeline Reardon pass to Cassie Boudel. Knocked away, but that was a slash, an illegal contact on Carolyn Regan. It was close to the head of Cassie Boudel. She gets a free play. Madeline Reardon with 1:15 left passes to Malin. Malin towards the goal, passes to Bridget Knowles, and a save made by the goalie Liz O'Hagan, her 8th of the game. But Ursuline can't get it after the save, and Mamaroneck gets it right back as we have 1 minute to go in this first half here at Mamaroneck. Tigers have the ball and lead 7-2. It's not been close after Tigers had 3 goals in the first 5 minutes, and it's up 5-1. So 5-0. They went ahead 6-1, and 7-1 and 7-2, and scored by Madeline Reardon, her 3rd goal of the game. So she has a hat trick, and the Tigers lead 8-2 with 33 seconds left in the first half. Once again, it'll be taken by Emily Malin and Amelia Sudi with 33 seconds left in the first of 2 25-minute halves here at Memorial Field on the campus of Mamaroneck High School, won by Reardon once again. She already has 3 goals, and she's looking to set up Tyler Zedlicki for her second, but throws it away, and Ursuline will get it with 25 seconds left, down 8-2. Clock is not running. Now it starts, and they'll play it forward to Ursuline's Claire Fox. Fox passes, and a nice interception by Mamaroneck's Elizabeth Brissett, her 2nd of the game, and the interception. And then not starting the clock. A long shot by Madeline Reardon is way high. And there'll be 4 seconds left. Nobody was backing up. Ursuline was closest to it. And it'll be played forward, and throwing it as far as she can, Liz O'Hagan, midfield, and that will be the end of the first half. So an 8-2 lead for Mamaroneck. We'll be right back with the second half here on LMC Varsity Sports. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside our camera crew, Sean Kelly, Ryan Montgomery, and Rob Moretti, also the community varsity sports producer. I'm Charlie McGraw, as it is 8-2 as we start the second half, and Madeline Reardon looking for her 4th goal. It's kind of a pass, but turned into a save. As Reardon had 3 goals, her sister Nora had 2. Tyler Zidlicki had a goal and an assist. Bridget Knowles had a goal. Sarah Bennett had a goal and an assist.
Oh, your seat's dry. Hannah, your
And Cassie Bedell had an assist.
seat's wet. No, this is wet. Dry. Yeah. Oh.
It's brought in by Ursuline as the two teams switch sides. After halftime, the shot is saved, made by Mackenzie Lynch again. Another save for her. She's got 7 now. And brought up by the Tigers, Emily Mullen. Tyler Zidlicki brings it in. Bridget Knowles has it. With 2 minutes gone by in this second half. Tigers taking their time with their 6-goal lead, 8-2. Caroline Regan had a goal and an assist for Ursuline in the first half. Kitty Mulligan had a goal and a yellow card, and 8 saves for Liz O'Hagan.
Well, I'm gonna put these things. Oh no.
Looking for the open player, and she scores. That was a good pass by Sarah Bennett, another assist to Emily Mullen. And Mullen scores her first goal of the game, and Sarah Bennett has her second assist and a goal. So Mullen scores the first goal of the second half, and the Tigers lead 9-2. Draw taken by Mullen, but Caroline Pagano took the draw, not Amelia Machete, and won by Ursula. So we'll have to see who will take him, and that shot just missed by the Koalas. And it'll be kept in by Leah Tunney. Brought in by Ursuline, Riley Del Priore. She shoots. I can't get the shot off as it was knocked away by Mamaroneck. Kept in by the Koalas, though, as they play it here to Leah Tunney. Tunney has it and passes. And an illegal hit on Mamaroneck, free possession. And it'll be a free possession from Mary McLaughlin. And she will score as it hit goal scored by Mary McLaughlin. And it's 9-3, so it was saved by Lynch, and it had some spin on it. It hit her stick, and then it like spun around, might have hit the post and then hit the back of her stick and went in the goal. So that's a goal for Mary McLaughlin beating Mackenzie Lynch, and it's 1-1 in the second half, but 9-3 in the game as the Tigers lead the Koalas by 6, and the rain will not go away. Foul on Ursuline. It'll go to.
There should be one that goes our way. Sideways.
Go to Mamaroneck. And it'll be Tyler Zidlicki will have it following the Ursuline foul. And Zidlicki toward the goal. Stop for a second. She reloads, passes. Foul on Caroline Regan. Mullen has it. She scored the first goal of this second half.
Thank you for driving me here. Thank you for driving me here. I'll try. Don't slip.
Brought in by Mullen. She does a little dance and scores. Mullen makes a nice move on the defense and scores. Makes it her second goal and makes it 10-3. The Tigers lead by a touchdown.
Go, Blue. Let's get this one.
This one will be played out by off the draw, and they'll redraw. So Ursuline switched the draw from Amelia Rossetti to Caroline Pagano. And we will have a stoppage for fixing the clock. So they put a whole minute back on?
Let's go, Blue.
And they'll have to fix it once again. 1908, that's good. Well, it's a little more, but meet them halfway. It's a little more.
Go, Blue.
I think there was like 1850 or something.
Blue.
And they reset it to 1908. Cancels all out. No big deal, as long as they don't spend too much time trying to fix the time. And they don't, and we play on. Picked up by Ursuline right behind their goal, as that's where the draw led them to, is right in front of their own goal. And it'll be played in by Ursuline, picked up by Mamaroneck. Jockeys around, out of bounds.
Wheels, wheels. Wheels,
Off of Sydney Wender, who seems to be doing much better following that injury, which at first looked like it was a bad injury, but she's able to get up after she initially fell. She did draw that yellow card, though. Bringing it in was Maya Mooring. Save made by Mackenzie Lynch, her 8th. Liz O'Hagan's got 9. Kenzie Lynch has 8. And the Tigers lead 10-3. 17:45 left here in regulation. And the Tigers up 10-3. Playing it in, and it was Ursuline, and it's stolen and brought up by Sydney Wender. She plays it to Madeline Reardon. She goes towards the goal and scores. So Sydney Wender gets the assist. Madeline Reardon with her 4th goal. Lead all scorers. As Sydney Wender gets her first assist. As it's 11-3 with 17:26 left. It's it 10 goals and it's running time, or which means they don't stop it on goals even. Face off will be another redraw, 4th time that's happened. Actually, 5th time maybe. Draw intercepted by Caroline Regan. Ursuline. Shot is missed. Mamaroneck will get it. Behind their own goal with 16:25 left. They'll play it back to the goalie. Bridget Knowles had it. Played it back to the goalie Lynch. And it goes off the ground and hits Morgan Banks in the face. And then she shakes it off and they play it forward. Does Wender to Zedlicki. Zedlicki towards the goal, passes, and a shot is scored. Zedlicki assisting Sarah Bennett, so she's got 2 assists and 2 goals. Zedlicki now has 2 assists and a goal. And the Tigers lead 12-3 and 1 goal away from making it a running time. Timeout. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports following the timeout. Amelia Rasuti will take the face-off once again for Ursuline. Although Caroline Pagano took a couple in the second half, but she took it. They went back to Amelia Rasuti. Eventually they win it, does Ursuline, because it was against, once again, Emily Mullen, who played forward for Ursuline. They trail 12-3 with 15:35 left. I think the timeout was taken by Mamaroneck, but not 100% sure as it wasn't clear. The thing is, Mamaroneck came on the field for when the timeout ended about 30 seconds before Ursuline. Usually the team that takes the timeout comes out. But nice pass, and the shot is stopped by the defense before it even reached the goalie. That was the defender, Ganit Alma. So it might have been Coach Rocky Levedini who made the sub, because they made a wholesale, not a wholesale, but they made a couple substitutions. as I was telling Rob already. I had a feeling it was going to start raining harder, and it did. So Mamaroneck was backing it up. They have it behind the goal. Another timeout, this time by the official. Illegal offsides. Still have to reset, and Mamaroneck will have it. And the shot is saved, made by the goalie. And it bounces around as Liz O'Hagan made her 10th save of the rainy early evening. And it is stay with Mamaroneck. Coach needs an explanation here, and this stuff. Coach wants an explanation from the official, and the ref comes over and stops the clock. I've never seen more stoppages in a 9-goal game than we've had in this one. At this point of the game, at the timeout, the officials had to stop a couple things. They'd do it again. They were resetting the thing. We'll be right back. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports as Coach, the Ursuline coach, Joe Frederick, gets the explanation from the official. Something about the offsides call. Nonetheless, it's Coach Rocky Levedini coaching her team with instructions for Mamaroneck. Reardon has it with her 4 goals. Went to her left, faked with her right in front, and she assists the goal scorer, Sydney Wender. She has a goal and an assist now. And the Tigers lead 13-3. Four goals and assists for Madeline Reardon. A goal and an assist for Sydney Wender. 2 goals for Nora Reardon. Tyler Zedlicki, a goal and 2 assists. A goal for Bridget Knowles. 2 assists, 2 goals for Sarah Bennett. 2 goals for Emily Mallon. And an assist for Cassie Brudell. As that's the 13 goals. The 3 from Ursuline. Caroline Regan. Mary McLaughlin has 1. Caroline Regan has a goal and an assist, and 1 for Katie Mulligan. As the Tigers win another draw, and they'll bring it forward. The 10-goal lead. It should be running time. That includes on a goal score, right?
Yeah, they just didn't know because they hit 10.
Yeah, when they hit the 10, they stopped the time, but they should have kept it going. And now, I wouldn't say pouring, but it's coming down hard. Official throws out his flag, dangling from his side, and Georgia Mackey is stopped in her tracks by another whistle. They take out a player there. Georgia Mackey, the reset she shoots, and a save made by Liz O'Hagan. 12th as the clock continues to run, 11:30 left. Behind the goal, played in by the Tigers. It's not a good May day here. It's cold all day. Rained hard this morning. The boys lacrosse game we did, it was chilly throughout. The sun tried to peek in, never did. And now it's raining, I mean, like they said. And now it's starting to be a good amount of a decent amount of precipitation on this turf field. So it'll be brought in here by Reardon. She's got the 4 goals. Hands off, though, to Knowles. Knowles passes to Zedlicki, back to Reardon, running the plays. Tigers, Georgia scores, goal. So give the assist to Zedlicki, her 3rd. Give the goal to Georgia Mackey, and the Tigers lead 14-3 as the clock continues to run with the 10-run rule in effect, as the advantage is, say in high school baseball, the mercy rule, running the clock up 10. Well, it's a little different. If you're up by 10 in 5 innings, you get the mercy rule we saw in a Mamaroneck baseball game we did. The Tigers make a wholesale of changes, mostly to their defense. Picked up by Reardon. Foul on Ursuline. It'll stay with Mamaroneck as we have 9:35 left in this girls lacrosse game. 14-3. 1 goal for Ursuline in this second half and 6 for the Tigers.
Go Morgan!
Both officials took their flags up and on that one.
You're ready, Blue.
Cassie Bedell pulls it back instead of going forward with a shot. Passes to Sophie Showers. But on the field today, we were getting as the Tigers have a 14-3 lead. This one saved. Made the new goalie for, I guess on the timeout maybe she came in. Jamie Amon, her 2nd save. She replaced the Liz O'Hagan. Goes out, and it'll be Mamaroneck ball with 8 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. And it'll be brought in by Cassie Bedell. Illegal play by Ursuline. It'll stay with the Tigers. It's really starting to come down harder now. Bedell has it. Looks out, has a open Reardon. She hits the post. Getting hurt for a second there was Ursuline's Caroline Pagano. She shook it off. Oh, like she hurt her finger. The shot is wide by Budell. So stay with Mamaroneck with 6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. And a 14-3 lead for the Tigers. It's a good football score, 14-3. 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Bringing it in, Budell high. They'll stay with Mamaroneck with 6:10 remaining.
Yeah, there's only 6 minutes left. They won't.
Will be brought in here by Boudil. Passes to Reardon, whistle blown. Free possession here for Reardon. She's looking for her 5th goal of the game, and she will score. So Madeline Reardon has 5 goals, 5 of the 15, 1/3 of the Mamaroneck goals for Madeline Reardon, and the Tigers lead 15-3. She also has an assist. 5 goals and assists for Madeline Reardon, 2 goals for her sister Nora, goal and 2 assists for Tyler Zedlicki, goal and assist for Sydney Wender. Georgia Mackey has a goal. Bridget Knowles has a goal. 2 goals, 2 assists, and Sarah Bennett. Emily Mullen has 2 goals. Cassie Bedell has an assist. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports as Ursuline just called timeout. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports, I'm Troy McGraw. Mamaroneck up 15-3 following the timeout by Ursuline. And it'll be brought in by Reardon, as back in goal is the starter Liz O'Hagan, who has 11 saves. Backup Almond made 1 save. Reardon has it. Tigers play a little keep away here. Morgan Banks play toward the goal. They had a chance to score. Foul on Ursuline. Morgan Robinson will have it.
Go Morgan! Good play.
She has it right outside the circle here. Passes. In front. Mullen passed it.
Tight on the outlets.
Gave it to Sophie Showers, back to Mullen. Back to Mullen. Goal scored by Morgan Banks. So Banks sneaks it home past O'Hagan, and it's 16-3. Number 5, Morgan Banks, her first goal of the game. So with the win, Mamaroneck up 16-3 with 3:15 to go. Mamaroneck will improve to 12-4, and Ursuline will now be 9-7. Only thing in doubt, the final score, 16-3 Tigers. Madeline Reardon with a game high 5 goals, and she has an assist.
Ready, Maya? Lefty, lefty.
Mullen versus Amelia Rasuti. Won by Sophie Showers. Foul on Ursula. Mariner will bring it forward. Mamaroneck plays it up. So Mamaroneck will sweep the season series on April 25th at Ursuline. They won 10-5 and is up 16-3 here with 2 minutes to go. Foul on Ursuline. Coach Savage and Coach Rocky Levedini still coaching up 16-3. Behind the goal, Boudil towards the goal. would have been a pretty goal as it went right through the legs of O'Hagan, what they call in soccer a nutmeg. But it was called back as there was a penalty before the shot and the whistle was blown. So instead, Bedell gets a free shot here, and she is defended and stopped, and it goes wide, and Mullen will have it for Mamaroneck with 1 minute and 5 seconds left. And the Tigers up 16-3. Tigers throw it around here, playing keep away with 40 seconds left, up 16-3. Kept in by Georgia Mackey, who scored a goal. Yeah. 15th goal for Mamaroneck. So 10 seconds left. This one will come to a close. The Tigers winning 16-3. It's the final 5 seconds, and this one is over. Tigers win 16-3. So the Tigers win 16-3, improve to 11 and 12-4 now, and Ursuline is now 9-7. So 16-3 win as the Tigers score 8 in each half, and we will have post-game analysis and interviews next. Back here on the post-game show with Madeline Reardon. And Madeline, you had 5 goals and assists. What was working for you out there today?
My teammates always set me up very well to succeed on and off the field. I would not have been able to do half of my dodges or my splits to goal without my teammates. They clear the lane for me. We do a really good job of moving the ball off of each other, so it cleared lanes for me to shoot.
And you guys dominated today more than you did in the first time you met them. You beat them 10-5. Today you won 16-3. What was different today besides the score?
We really brought the energy. We had a game plan going into the game, and we really executed on both ends of the field. We listened to our coaches, and we played for each other, so we were able to come out on top.
And as a senior day, what has it meant for you to play on this team for your career here?
Mamaroneck Lacrosse is a great program. We've really been able to make our ways through the years and become a really, really dominant team. We could not have done it without Coach Sav, who really helps us out on defense every practice, and Rocky, who knows our offense, and Juliana and Scott, who are new members of the Mamaroneck staff this year. We would not be able to do it without them.
Back here on the post-game show with Coach Rocky Lividini. And Coach, it was a good game for you guys today. What went well?
We clicked really well. They came out really pumped up. It was senior game, our last regular season game. It's always a good league game against Ursuline. We struggled a little bit against them last time, but we won. But our offense really clicked today. We won the draws. Our defense played well. We had a great game by our goalie, so everybody kind of just clicked.
And you've had a good class of seniors today on senior day. What have they meant to the program?
A lot. They've really molded this program into what it is today. They're leaving a legacy, and we're hoping our season continues with the 5 of them as long as it can go. And
yeah, you're now 12-4. You guys have a good season. The playoffs coming up. Tell me your expectations and how you feel this team could do in the playoffs.
I have very high expectations. We're most likely going to be seated second in our class. We clinched the league title today, so that's exciting for us. And we have a very good chance of going far and getting to that sectional final game and hopefully moving past that.
Back here on the post-game show, final score 16-3. Madeline Reardon, who I interviewed, had 5 goals and assists to lead the way for Mamaroneck, and the Tigers won this one on senior day 16-3. And now Mamaroneck is 12-4, and Ursuline falls to 9-7. A lot of people to thank for today's telecast, including the CEO, Eric Lewis, COO, Matt Sullivan, community sports producer is Mr. Rob Moretti. Sean Kelly was our cameraman, along with Rob Moretti, and our other cameraman was Ryan Montgomery. A lot of people to thank, and they did a great job today. Once again, I'm Charlie McGraw saying thanks so much for watching, and have a great evening.